that day. They hid video footage, like 16,000 hours of video footage they did not release. They didn't. They coerced some of the witnesses, coached them too. These are facts. These are facts that are in evidence from the Congressional committee that investigated them. And they found all this out. Don't take my word for it, please. Do your own research, please. And don't come at me with stuff you saw in the news, okay? I want facts. Come at me with actual facts, because I've done research. And this is the stuff, the conclusions that I make from the research that I've done. I've looked at both sides, and I read some of the documents that they had during that committee hearing and the things that they found out. I'm telling you, it's a bombshell, the things that they found out on this committee investigating them. They did a lot of bad things. A lot. So those are all facts. So they let these people go home, because here's another fact for you. The FBI actually had bust-in agents that were dressed in MAGA wear. That's a fact. Already been proven. Okay, it's already been proven. And they were in the crowds. What were they doing there? Why were they there? To rile them up, get them all excited, do things they probably normally wouldn't do? That's what I believe. Prove me if I'm wrong. But there were tens of thousands of people there, and they probably did things that you normally would do. Have you ever made a mistake? Have you ever done something you're like, man, I can't believe I did that day? That's not me. That's totally out of character. I'm sure a lot of that was going on. No police officers were hurt. None of them died. That is an absolute lie. 100% lie. Did not happen. None. One guy had a heart attack, but he had a heart attack later on that day. Had nothing to do with the event. There was only one person that was killed there, and that was a woman who was a former Air Force veteran, Ashley Babbitt, who was crawling through the window trying to hold back the crowd, and she took one to the head or chest or something like that, and she died. Terrible. There's no reason for that. Nobody was armed. So they all need to go home, start their lives over again, because they were coerced to do things they probably wouldn't normally do. That's what I believe. So let these people go home, be with their families. They've been there almost 5 years, 4.5 years, 3 years. People are waiting to go to jail. People are waiting to go on trial. I mean, at one day for an hour of your life, you make a mistake.